All right. Hey, legends. Fraser Brooks here, coming to you live today from Dubai. Hope you are doing absolutely incredible. All right, let's crush it. All right, guys. So it is day one of the challenge. As you can probably see, there's over 600 people watching the live right now. That number will most likely climb to 700 plus people. That means that, over 10,000 people. Where are you? Where are you, other 10,000 people who registered? You know what? One of the greatest ways to fail in life is sign up for something and don't do anything with it. Whether you pay or whether it's a free, doesn't matter, but don't let the universe believe that you are someone who starts and does not complete. There is money in finishing what you said you would start. You want to get a six-pack? Finish what you started. You want to be a good husband? Finish what you started. You want to be a good dad? Finish what you started. Whatever you said you were going to do it and do it freaking well. All right? So I want to congratulate each and every single one of you who are prioritizing these sessions. Right? Prioritizing these sessions because, hey, if you prioritize this, your business will prioritize you. Okay? Treat your business like a business, it'll pay you like a business. Prioritize it correctly, it'll prioritize you. If you tell the world that other things matter more to you than this won't pay you how much you want it to. How can you expect to live a champagne lifestyle with a lemonade mindset? How can you expect to live a champagne lifestyle with lemonade priorities? You got to stop that. So again, massive congratulations to each and every single one of you for making it here tonight. And for those of you watching on the replay, well done too. For those of you who have got team or friends involved, message them as well to make sure that they watch the live or the recordings. The recordings are available for 12 hours after we're done. So you've got 12 hours to watch the recording. If you have a VIP ticket, you have lifetime access to it. More about that later. I'm going to take some green tea a lot throughout this live. Little reminder as well, the VIPs, we have our VIP session starting at 6:30 p.m. as well. All right, so let's go. First thing I want to share with you guys. Today, oh my Lord, can you see that? It's purple. I was not expecting, there's all sorts of paintings that's been happening on here. Mia has been having the time of her life with this board. So today and tomorrow is all about lead generation, and today is mainly going to be about action. All right, you've got two different ways. You've got action and you've got attraction. Today is going to be about action. Tomorrow is going to be about attraction. So here we are. We've got a graph. Now, when you start out, you probably have some like contacts, right? Drop a 1 in the chat if you have a contact. Flavia, you're awesome, right? Drop a 1 in the chat if you've got you had contacts when you first started. You wrote a list of all the people who you knew. You had 200 Facebook friends. You had your friends, your family, co-workers, people you went to school with, blah, 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 blah. You have 100 people on the list, let's say. And you say, you know what? I'm going to speak to 5 of them a day, every day. So you start strong, you speak to 5, another 5, another 5, and then it eventually goes to 4, to 3, to 2, to 1, to almost nothing, right? That's how action happens in the beginning of your business. Now, attraction works a little bit differently. You make a post on social media and your mum likes it. So you get like one person engaged. And you take some time and nothing, something, a little bit nothing, something, a little bit nothing, and then all of a sudden, it just starts rocketing up. This is action. This is attraction. Okay? So, the goal in social media is to reach this point. This is the goal. Oh my Lord. The highlighter is white. That is not going to work out very, very well. We might need to change some colors on this in a moment. All right, can you see that? You guys see that? I don't know if it's frozen or anything, but yeah. All right, you see it. I see it. Okay, cool. All right, so action, attraction. The goal is to generate more leads through your attraction marketing than your action taking. But it's going to take time. But if you then go, oh, you know what? I'm not going to do the action marketing because I'm way better than that. I'm just going to do attraction marketing. Then you'll be playing the waiting game. I'm waiting for my content to hit off. How many of you guys like waiting? Do you like waiting for delayed trains? Do you like waiting for planes? Do you like waiting in the queue at the supermarket? Do you like waiting for the person in front of you at the ATM machine to like stop putting 72 different cards and getting their passwords wrong and then like who likes hate? No, I don't like waiting. I guess you guys don't like waiting either. So don't wait for your business to take off because the algorithm decides after posting for 9 months that it's going to work out for you. No, take the action to buy yourself time. Have conversations to buy yourself time until the attraction marketing starts taking off and generates you more conversations. Get in that mix, get in that blend until eventually you don't have to reach out to people. You can just, you don't have to reach out to people who you don't know and you have to go find. You just start conversations with people who are watching your stuff, who are commenting on your stuff, who are following you, all right? So we'll talk more about attraction marketing tomorrow. But this is like the key to social media and network marketing, is getting to this point where you generate more conversations from your attraction than your action, okay? Have to mention that first and foremost. All right, so let's talk about Facebook and Instagram. I don't want to talk about YouTube and I don't want to talk about TikTok. Maybe we'll talk about that in the VIP sessions, but I don't want to talk about TikTok and YouTube because then it overcomplicates things. So I want you to make a decision right now, today. Are you going to focus on Facebook or are you going to focus on Instagram? Right? Just make a decision, Facebook or Instagram. 820 odd people on. Nice, well done, guys. We're still missing 10,000 people, 10,000 plus people, but well done for making it to the live or to the recording. I'm proud of you guys. Okay, so Carly says Instagram, Allison says Facebook. We got Adrian says Facebook, Ilka says Instagram. Now it's moving too fast. Facebook. All right, it's a good blend. So we're going to do both, and we're going to start with Facebook. This purple is hilarious. The idea that it's purple, that means Mia's actually chosen purple. Okay, so how to generate leads on Facebook, okay? And this is action. This is you going out there to instigate conversation, right? Not through creating content, although that is a part of the process. So on Facebook, this is what I want you to do. Step number one is I want you to establish what your interests are, right? What are your interests? Now, your niche and who you help can be completely different. You might have that I want to help men improve their energy, but you're interested, and you guys let me know in the chat, you're interested in fishing. You're interested in dogs. You're interested in Liverpool Football Club. You're interested in personal development. You're interested in women. You're interested in Tony Robbins. So number one is to establish a list of interests. Number two is then I want you to go and find 5 groups. I want you to go and find, that says groups. Believe me. That's it. So go and find 5 groups associated with those interests. Now, if you have many, many interests, let's say you've got yoga, fishing, football, personal development, Tony Robbins, right? I would try and find 5 groups around one interest. So for example, let's go yoga, could be one. Mum yoga, right? Or yoga for mums. Yoga in the UK. Yoga in Liverpool, right? Yoga lovers. Right? If you can, 5+ groups around that one interest. Okay? That's what I would recommend. Now, if you're thinking like, oh, well, I've got 5 interests, I love 5 different things, then go and find one interest for, go and find one group per interest. Okay? This is Facebook. This is how we find people on Facebook. Now, once you have that, what you're going to do is you're going to join those groups, obviously, and you're going to post what I call a this or that post. Or you're going to make a this or that post, okay? So the key to a this or that post is something that is very easy to answer and people want to answer, right? So if I'm in a yoga group, the question is going to be about yoga, right? I'm not going to be in a yoga group and go, hey guys, where do you want to go on holiday? If I'm in a Tony Robbins group, I'm not going to go, hey guys, would you prefer a city break or a beach trip? I'm also not going to go into a gardening group and go, hey guys, who needs a skincare supplement? I'm not doing that. That's how you lose this game, not win this game. The goal is to start conversation or to identify people who want to have conversation. Identify people. So here we go. You're in group. Let's say you found an interest and your interest is travel. And you find a travel group, right? Travel Australia, right? And you ask a question. hey guys, I'm traveling to Australia next year. I only have time to visit one city. Do you recommend Sydney or Australia? And you make this post in the group. Not on your feed, not on your timeline, not in your stories, not as lives, not as reels, a post. Doesn't have to have a photo of you. It just needs to be, you know those posts on Facebook has like a purple background, right? Nothing crazy. Just, I'm traveling to Australia. I only have time to visit one city. Would you recommend Sydney or Melbourne? Right? Sydney or Melbourne. That's it. Now, this is not a network marketing group. This is just interest-based group. It's not, you're not trying to recruit other network marketers, just based on interests. I'll explain in a minute. Okay? So now people are going Sydney or Melbourne. Sorry, I've got 55 different things in my head, right? Sydney or Melbourne. So now people are going Sydney, Melbourne, Sydney, Melbourne. Melbourne sucks. Sydney, definitely. Sydney's the best. Melbourne, why would you go there? Melbourne. Oh, we got a surprise guest. Come on. You say hi to everyone. Is it bedtime? Is it bedtime? Give everyone a wave, please. Give everyone a wave. Yeah. And what's your name? Mia. And do you love network marketing? Yeah. Is it bedtime for you? Or do you want to stay with Daddy? Okay, you want to stay with Daddy. So it's either Sydney or Melbourne. What do you think, Sydney or Melbourne? You want, okay, no, you want the light. She knows the switch to turn the light off. So all of a sudden this will happen like that, and then we'll be really screwed. Okay, Mia, I have to let you go now. I love you very much. Can I have a kiss? Mwah, love you too. No, whoa, that didn't work. All right, our schedule will be resumed in approximately 30 seconds, okay? Hey, there's 888 people there. How cool is that? Is it bedtime? Will you be good girl? Will you be good girl, okay? Okay? Yeah, we go on a plane soon. What does this plane do? Show everyone what the plane does. Go on, show everyone what the plane does. Whee! Is that my lad? Go on, show. They're waiting for Daddy to do some training. Come on. Good girl. No, okay, you want to stay. Okay. She's involved. She is involved. So, Sydney or Melbourne. So people are going Sydney, Melbourne. These are the people who you start a conversation with. So you can thank them publicly in the message. Go. Love you, baby. Okay. So, sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. Hey, family first, right? She's the cutest kid ever. Cutest kid. She can't say yes. She doesn't say it in Russian. She doesn't say it in English, but she says, okay. So she says no, нет, which is no in Russian, and okay. So when I ask her, like, do you love network marketing? She won't ever say yes. But if I should have said, do you think network marketing is great? She goes, okay. It's great. Anyway, all right. So it's the best feeling ever. So we create this or that post, and that's going to create engagement. Sometimes it won't pop off. Sometimes it won't do very well. But all it takes is 1, 2, 5, 10. Some of them will get 100, 200, 300 comments. These are the people who you then do what I talked about yesterday. Find, add, message. Well, you found someone. Wow, that highlight is terrible. You found someone because they commented on the post that you made. You add them on Facebook by pressing the add button. Whoa. But shouldn't I wait for them to accept my friend request before I ever message them? No, because you can't control that. So you straight away message. And when they do accept your friend request, guess what you do? You message them again. Right? You message them again. So you found someone, you add them, you message them. That's how you generate leads on Facebook. There are other different ways, but honestly, you don't need to know all the ways. You just need to know one way and frickin' do it. Someone said that I talked about Luciano said I taught this on my online recruiting formula. Yeah. So my question then, Luciano, would be, why haven't you done it yet? All right? And it's not like singling you out, but it's like, if you've heard it a few times now, that tells you that I talk about this a lot, because that is the best lead generation process on Facebook for free, right? For free. Okay, so let's show the Instagram. Like, let's show the Instagram way. And by the way, I asked you guys Facebook or Instagram just so you can get focused on one thing. And when you start to generate leads in that one thing, then you can move on to the second thing, right? Basics. That's right. That's right. And by the way, let me just explain this really, really quickly. I'm going to go talk about it a little bit more in the VIP. Sorry, my microphone's giving me issues here. But let's say I posted Melbourne or Sydney. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reply to that comment and say, thanks so much. I've messaged you because I have a question. I'd love your help, right? So like, hey, thanks so much for letting me know. If it's cool, I've sent you a message. I just got a real quick question, right? Like, that's it. I can reply that to every single comment that I get. And then I'm going to say that the message is going to go, hey, Deborah, thanks so much for the comment on my post. Really appreciate it. I've been considering Sydney. Is there any hotels you would recommend me stay? Or is there anything that I should go and see? Or is it okay if I bring my 3-year-old daughter? Like ask a question, okay? And now you're thinking, but what's the point? What's the point in having these conversations about Melbourne or Sydney when I want to sell my business, when I want to sell my product, when I want to sell my service? Because think about it. Every single person on your warm market list, you've had a conversation with them when you started your friendship about something that has nothing to do with your product or your business. Think about it. On social media, it's the same as in your life, in normal. You start a conversation talking about something that you have in common. Could be travel, could be yoga, could be gardening, could be surfing, could be being a mum, could be being a dad, whatever. And eventually you end up asking if they'd be open. Open. Sorry, that's what Mia says. Open, right? Anyway, let's talk about Instagram. Instagram. Whee! Okay, number 1. Dream 50. Let me explain this. The goal is for you to find 50 accounts online, in this case on Instagram, whose audience are your ideal follower, customer, or team member. Okay? So, find 50 people on Instagram whose audience are your ideal follower, customer, or team member. Example, if you want to build a following of dads, what people are posting content to dads, right? If you want to build customers and your customers have a problem, like energy drink, for example, your customers want more energy, go and find 50 accounts whose audience wants more energy, right? Tony Robbins would be an example there. Tony Robbins, everyone in his comments, or everyone who's following him, wants more energy, wants a better life, wants to make a change. And team member, if your ideal team member is someone who wants to make more money, go and find 50 people who are talking about money. Not difficult. So you go on Instagram, you click on the search button, and you type in these keywords: energy, money, business, success, entrepreneur. Then you click on accounts. Okay, you click on accounts, and then it will come up with people. And make a list of 50 people, follow them, engage in their content. Now, once you've done that, the people who comment, I'm going to write fam, commenters. Sorry if that's cut off there, but it says fam, the commenters. Okay? So let's say that you go onto Tony Robbins' post and Tony Robbins has 72 comments. You look, all those 72 people are probably the people who you need to be having conversations with. And the find ad message script would go something like, hey, Mary, I love that comment you made on Tony Robbins' post. Have you been to UPW? Hey, Sarah, I love that post you made on the money meme, right? I love that post you made on the money meme. Question, do you follow their advice? right? What's the number one money book? The goal is you find someone, you connect with them, and you message them to start a conversation. Lily says, I feel like this is common sense, but somehow I've never even thought about it. Lily, the great thing about common sense is it's not common, right? Or people don't act on it. Here's the great thing. You can make millions and millions of dollars by doing something very, very simple. People seem to think that by making $1 million a year income, you have to do something super complicated. You don't. You actually have to do the opposite. You have to do whatever is most simple to do, and you've got to do it over and 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 over again. Okay? So that is how to generate leads by you taking action. So if you're there going, I've got no one to talk to, ta-da! You're 22 minutes into this challenge, and now you have 2 different ways to go and start conversations. Drop a 2 in the chat if you're excited, all right? Because now what I want to do really, really quickly, because I don't have much time, I've got like maybe 6 minutes left until we have to start our VIP session. I want to just share with you really, really quickly, like what you need to do after you've started a conversation, okay? So you find that message using those 2 processes, right? Those 2 options, okay? That's how you generate the lead, right? After that, you are going to build a relationship. Now, building a relationship. How can we kind of go deeper on that? Building a relationship is just having a back and forth, right? It's just me and Colleen having a bit of back and forth. Me and Shelly having a bit of back and forth. Me and Missy having a bit of back and forth, right? I ask Missy a question, she gives me the answer. I ask another question, she gives me the answer and asks me one back. And the formula that I've always used this when I feel like the conversation just doesn't come naturally to me, is I use Lord. Location, occupation, recreation, dreams. Where are you based, Daniel? Sydney. Amazing. I've always wanted to go there. How's the weather? Oh, it's really, really good. And what do you do for work? Occupation. What do you do for work in Sydney? Oh, I work on a construction site. Amazing. How long have you been doing that for? 25 years. 25 years? You must love it if you've been doing it for 25 years. Nah, you know what? It is what it is, though. And when you're not on the construction site, what is it that you love to do? Oh, I love going to the beach. I love surfing, man. I try to do my best and do it every morning, but it's not so easy, you know, the job and the kids and da-da-da-da-da. And I know this is a bit of a random one. This is D is for dreams. I know this is a bit of a random one, Daniel, but like I ask all my new social media friends this question. What's the one thing that you want to achieve in the next 90 days? What's the one thing you want to achieve in 2025? What's the one trip that you would love to take your family? Right? Whatever that might be, right? You just ask a question to establish whether they have goals or dreams. Why? When you are building the business, especially, you want to establish if someone is a dreamer or not. If someone's got goals and dreams, they're probably going to be someone who you want in your business. If they go, oh, I don't know, I've not really thought about that, then chances are you don't want them to join in your team, right? To begin with, right? Like in the idea of like easy identification. Once you build the relationship, then you're going to ask the question. I talked about this yesterday, okay? Then you're going to show a tool. That's the basic pipeline. So when you start find ad messaging people and having more conversations, your goal is to build a relationship. Location, occupation, recreation, dreams. When you build a relationship, then it's time for you to rip the Band-Aid off and ask the question to see if they would be open. Again, I talked about that yesterday. That's why it pays to be on these calls and watch the replays. Otherwise, you're going to be like, what? I don't know what I've got to do. Okay? So, here's your dare. Right, before I tell you what the dare is, really, really quickly, a reminder, after I've done with the VIP session today, so at about 7 p.m. UK time, I will be going straight onto our back office and I'll be changing the price of the VIP from $27 to $37. Okay? So from $27 to $37. So this is your last chance to get the VIP pass at $27. You're going to get, instead of 10 days of the challenge, you're going to get 15 days of the challenge. You're also, Monday to Friday, throughout the challenge, you're going to get VIP sessions. So our first VIP session starts in 5 minutes over on Zoom. You're going to get a lifetime access to the recordings. You're also going to, there's something else I've missed out there. Oh, Blitz sessions. We've got the first one starting at 8 p.m. UK time. Tonight, we do 2 a week. And then also you're going to be able to take part in the accountability, the contest for the chance to win 1 month access to our very special Inner Circle program. And when you join the VIP, you'll be assigned a team. We're having a few issues with GroupMe, our program at the moment, but we are working diligently through that, and we'll make sure everyone gets set up with that in the next few hours, and obviously early morning tomorrow. But everything you need to know is inside of Fraser Plus as well. Okay, so all you got to do is go to FraserBrooks.com. I think I put like a button on there now. FraserBrooks.com/VIP-pass, or you can click the link that I think that I'm going to put here. I've not got very long left. Boom, 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 boom. Let's do that like this. Da, 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 da. Okay, and your dare, let me see if that works like that. There you go. So again, 7 p.m. UK time, it will say $37, and please don't contact me saying, oh, please can I get it for $27? Because I've told you for long enough, okay? The value inside of that is absolutely golden. If you've got value tonight, this is just the beginning. This is just the absolute basic stuff that we're going to be covering so that you can conquer the idea of generating leads, all right? Even if it's 1 new lead a day, it will accumulate to 1,000 leads over a 3-year period. 1% of them join, you get 10 new team members. Absolutely phenomenal, right? From one way. Right, before I go, your dare. Okay? Now if you're free, just go and do the dare. If you're VIP, this is the dare that we want you to track in the accountability forms that you're going to be sent by your team captain and by emails and on Fraser Plus. Is to go ahead and join 5 new groups, right? Like I talked about on Facebook, or identify 5 key influencers who have your ideal follower, customer, or team member. Okay? Then obviously join those groups, and I would make a this or that post, or follow those influencers and start engaging with their commenters. Start engaging with those commenters. I'm so sorry. All right, guys. So for those of you, well done to the 900 plus of you guys who turned up live. Well done to you guys who are tuning in on the replay. Well done for making the first session completed. Crazy how fast half an hour goes, right? Tomorrow, we're going to talk about, 6 p.m. UK time, day 2, we're going to talk about attraction marketing, how to establish your niche, and how to create content that actually grows your following in the short term and the long term, okay? So, can't wait to see you there. Remember, you can still get your team and your friends to join the Network Marketing Games for free. Chances are, though, if they want the VIP pass, it's going to be a lot more expensive because it's going up in 30 minutes. All right? Although $37 for the VIP pass, still a bargain. Right, guys, for those of you who have got the VIP pass, you can come off this webinar and you can go into your emails and find the Zoom link. The Zoom link will be starting literally in the next 30 seconds. Okay? Mwah! Kisses to you all, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, guys, big love. Ciao for now. Bye-bye.